Nag-react lang ako dun sa statement ni Robert. Sabi ko, why so sensitive? Parang it's an overreaction, di ba? He should look at himself, sabi ko, rather than point a finger. You know, his attitude and his behavior in the court, Robert, di ba? He's a governor. He's a governor, and he intimidates the referees, intimidates the game officials. He goes courtside, di ba? And his behavior is really unbecoming of a governor, di ba? Take a look at himself. Why so sensitive about the statement of Jong when he was referring to how Robert intimidates the referee? Nothing personal, nothing corporate, nothing, di ba?
Apo. So tingin niyo po ba, boss, kayo boss as governor hindi yung ginagawa niya?
We don't sit in the bench.
Oo nga.
Ay, nakita ka bang governor ng teams namin na who sit in the bench? I understand there are governors who sit in the bench, pero hindi naman ganun yung demeanor nila, hindi ba? Kung governor ka, pagagalitan mo yung referee sa gitna ng laro, hindi ba na-intimidate yung referee?
Kumbaga natatakot yung referee.
Oo, kasi governor ka eh. Hindi ka lang governor, naging chairman ka pa, vice chairman ka pa. Diba, ang klaseng ugali yun? Yung chairman, si Pato, he's an alternate governor. He doesn't sit in the bench of
the team.
Delicadeza ba? His mere presence shows, never mind, the other board of governors, they sit on the bench. Pero hindi naman sila ganon. Oo, hindi naman sila, they're just quiet, they sit down there, no? But to intimidate the referees, to intimidate the officials, diba? To go halfway through the court, point his fingers and all that, that's a decorum that we're talking about, not anything else.
So is it in the rules of the PBA, boss, that to allow the governors to sit and medal dun sa...
Yeah, I understand it's a rule that the governor should sit down. I suggest wag na lang sana, di ba? Nandun na. Kung nakaupo rin naman sila na, they should be subjected to the same rules as whoever sits down there. Kung yung water boy nagwawala, technical eh. Ito, hindi nila ma-technical. Yun nga kasi, he's in the seat of power.
So, hindi ba pwedeng i-technical ang mga governor, boss?
Nagtataka nga ako. Hindi mo pwede technical. Bakit hindi i-apply yung same rules sa mga governor?
Opo.
Na who act that way in the game, di ba?
Opo.
Hindi nila magawa yun. They don't have the guts. Dahil governor nga siya, vice chairman pa siya.
Oo nga.
Katas former chairman pa siya.
Opo. So,
diba? Yun lang ang point ko. Nabalik ko yung unbecoming. Diba? Sino bang unbecoming? Di ba siya? Nag-react lang si Jong sa how he handles himself inside the court. Yun lang ang reaction ni Jong.
Pero sinabi ni Jong, boss, na na the refs favor San Miguel most of the time. Ang reaction niyo doon?
Yun na nga sinasabi ko. Is they're being intimidated by the governor. Di ba ini-intimidate ni Robert yung mga referees?
Opo.
Pag dadaan sa kanya, kakusapin niya. Ewan ko kung ano sinasabi niya. Pag may takbo siya, doon siya, galit siya. Di ba?
Nakikita niyo po ba yun, boss? Nakikita niyo rin yan?
Oo, nakikita ko. Ikaw, hindi mo ba nakikita yun sa mga game? Nakikita mo naman, di ba? Kitang-kita mo naman eh. Everybody knows that. The behavior is unbecoming.
Opo. So what do you want to do now, boss?
Nothing. Sinagot ko lang siya.
Pero are you engaging him into a war of words, boss?
I'm not into a war of words. I'm not into that. Kilala mo naman ako. That's not my style.
Oo nga po.
I'm not into a war of words. I'm just pointing out something that is obvious. That everybody sees.
Opo. Pero yung officiating, how would you rate the officiating, boss? How would you assess? Naapektuhan kaya nung presence si Robert nandun sa bench?
Pare naman, pag ini-intimidate mo yung referees at saka official, don't you think that somehow na-apekto yun? Pati players namin na-apekto. Governor ka, hindi ba? Yun lang ang sasabi ko.
Pero ano to, boss? Hindi kaya magkasamaan kayo ng loob ni Robert with this statement?
Well, I'm just answering his statement. Sinasagot ko lang naman, di ba?
Oo nga.
Oh, siya nag-statement, hindi naman ako, sinagot ko lang.
Would you recommend sa board na bawal na yung mga governor sa bench?
I'm saying if the governor should sit in the bench, he should be subjected to the same rules that the PBA have set for anybody who sits in the bench. Kung ganun din naman. Matagal nang maraming governor na nakaupo dun eh. Kaya I'm assuming that is allowed.
Already?
So if they allow that, they should be subjected to the same rules. Oo. Pwede rin sila i-technical, pwede rin sila, kung coaches tinetechnical, bench tinetechnical. Bakit yung referee? Bakit yung governor na who has a behavior like that, hindi pwede i-technical?
Bakit po kaya, boss? Ba't kaya?
Hindi ko alam. Ang suggestion ko lang is, if we want to continue that practice, we should subject them to the same rules.
Kaso boss, medyo medyo may thin line dun no? Sa pagiging governor dahil may influence no?
Oo, may influence talaga. Di ba? Lalo na kung kakausapin mo yung referee, pagkagalitan mo yung technical group, pagwawala-wala ka ron, di ba?
So matatakot talaga.
Hindi naman gagalawin ng referee yun, di ba? Member of the board yun eh.
Sa referee matatakot sa trabaho niya. Parang gano'n.
Oo, member ng board yun eh, di ba? Yun lang nasabi ko. Hindi naman ako nagpag-away. That's precisely what's being said.
Sino mas uncalled for ngayon, boss? Si Coach Jong o si Robert Don?
Siya yung uncalled for. Yun ang nire-refer ni Robert ni Jong. That is what Jong is referring to. Unbecoming siya, hindi si Jong.
So hindi yung San Miguel pinapaboran ng referee? Hindi yun, hindi ganon?
Well, it is a consequence of the action of intimidation.
And the presence,
and the presence. It's a consequence.
Opo. Pero kayo,
I'm not saying na pinapaboran. Ang sabi ko, it's a consequence of those actions.
Possible consequence, Pero kayo, boss, hindi kayo with this, hindi pa rin kayo hindi niyo pa rin isasuggest na umupo, makialam yung mga governors ninyo doon,
Hindi sa isasuggest na wag umupo, di ba? Sinasabi ko lang, kung uupo sila, the PBA should subject them to the same rules. And they should behave. They should behave, di ba? In a more decent way.
Pagka ba yung governors, boss, umupo doon, base sa inyo, sa pananaw ninyo, sa understanding ninyo ng rules, pag yung governor nasa bench, hanggang doon lang talaga siya. Hindi siya pwedeng magtanong, hindi pwedeng question.
He should be subjected to the same rules. Yun ang sinasabi ko, di ba? Hindi, dapat maintindihan mo yun, di ba? He can question, but he should be subjected to the same rules as everybody else. Nandun ang coaching staff namin, nandun yung manager namin. Ba't pa kami uupo doon?
Spin.